I had the chance after college to go to northern Norway above the Arctic Circle. I lived for almost 5 years at 70 degrees north. To put that in perspective, I was as close to the North Pole in northern Norway as I was to the city of Rome. 2 months of the year, complete darkness. The sun didn't come out from middle November till middle January. In the summer, of course, the opposite, right? The sun didn't set for 2 months. And it was wild. People would be mowing their lawns at midnight. It was actually harder in the summer because you couldn't sleep. You just wanted to be outside, but then you were tired all the time because you never slept. It was this amazing, magical place. I had so much fun there. I invited all of my friends to come visit me. I was like, there's never another time in your life that you'll go to the top of the world and hang out for a summer, right? I actually spent my summers tour guiding, mostly old people from Minnesota, around this place at the top of the world. Unfortunately, almost nobody visited me. All of my friends that I invited, they didn't take me up on it. Maybe because Norway was expensive, or maybe because they didn't have time. But when I got home after almost 5 years living above the Arctic Circle, I said, I'm gonna tell you how you could travel to Norway for free. So I wrote a book that's called The Travel Hacking Guide to Norway. Last year I made $180 on this book, right? So like my mom and a couple of her friends bought it, a massive success, right? So this book is not something that you're gonna find when you look for Travel Guide to Norway or how to get to Norway. But if you're looking to travel, looking to hitchhike, looking to get somewhere with hotel points and airline miles, you might just find my book. And this is the concept about being weird. Seth Godin has a great book called We Are All Weird, and this is the sentiment that I think we carry through this experience. You want to embrace your weirdness. What's the thing that you're into that other people maybe think is a little crazy? Or what's the thing that you're willing to spend a ton of time or money on that other people think that's really expensive or a waste of time? That is a sense or maybe a direction of your weirdness. Now with the Travel Hacking Guide to Norway, what I learned is that being weird is actually easier in the internet age. If you are trying to write a book, a travel guide to Norway, there is a ton of competition, right? But there's not very many books about how to hitchhike your way to Norway. And that's why I actually had someone reach out to me, an Australian woman who married a Norwegian man who was gonna go visit her in-laws for the first time, but she didn't have enough money to get there and she needed help, right? So I was able to connect with this person on the other side of the world to help her get to the top of the world just because she was looking for the same weird thing that I spent 5 years trying to convince my friends to do. So I guarantee you, because of the power of the internet, because of the connectivity of our world, whatever the weird thing is that you are into, you can find other people just like you. And the magic of that is that it's actually easier now to be weird than it is to be normal, right? So in this experience, we're excited to help you embrace this weirdness, and we're gonna show you the science and the business behind weirdness in our next lesson.